drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy, take no calls. Feels like I don't have no flaws. Snakes in the grass, cut those off. Yo, squad shady, my bros raw. No breaks, we go, 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 go. Throw shade, that's a no, no, no. Go high, go low, low, low. Like spinning in a 644. Cash money like 504. Ball like AD 24. No sleep, need more, more, more. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I'm a real one, my day ones. Try speak up, can't say none. Try dig dirt, there ain't none. I make the money, then save up. 10 to 80, my save ones. Take to the top from the basement. New car, race on. Fast lane, pace on. With the booyah, that's a flex. Not a human, I ain't from another planet. I'ma teleport, might vanish. I'ma wake up, do damage. Drawing number 7, East Bordeaux. Working all night, need more though. I remember nights I was poor though. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
What's up, guys? How are we doing? Let's get this stream kicked off. Player, what's going on, brother? Daniel, welcome. Mads, thank you for becoming a channel member. Thank you. Nice music. Yes, I appreciate that. All right, guys, we have got the brand new Warpath radio. So there is two parts to this, or two reasons behind this. Number one, I had an amazing suggestion a while back from one of my buddies named Term. He had thrown the idea out there because all of the streams are named Warpath Radio since I started streaming however long ago. And he's like, hey, man, do a radio call-in option. I'm like, man, that's great. That's a great idea. It's a great suggestion, truly. So the credit for the idea comes to him. And then so what I try to do from there is I was thinking, well, shit, you know, people love to come in and try to troll and stuff like that. So let's monetize those guys, right? So what we've done is we've basically just gotten the best of both worlds rocking right now, if you know what I mean. So the people that want to troll, if they have something to say, then they can either donate to come on and they can chat with me via Discord, or they can become channel members. And then they'll be able to come on once a stream every single month that they are channel members. Every stream that we do this call-in option, and they can talk for a set amount of time. So it's great. If they want to say something, they can do it that way, and we'll monetize it. And if they don't want to do that, then we'll just ignore them in chat. It's great. It's a win-win. I like win-wins. We're going to give everybody a few minutes here to... turn off the lighting on my keyboard there. Give everybody a few minutes here to kind of funnel in. I'm going to disable tags there so we can see what we are working with. We're just going to kind of more chit-chat than do anything on this particular stream, and I'm going to try. I don't have it planned on the schedule, but I think we might do us a fort opening stream this evening as well. Even though we obviously will not be partaking in it, we meaning server 24, there are still going to be plenty of good fights, so I think it would be entertaining nonetheless for you guys. So we were going to definitely look at doing that. Death Wish, fast question. Do you have any clue for what we will use the Salium resource in Rome? I have literally no clue. Everything that you guys know is exactly what I know, and that is 100% the truth currently. I have no experience in Rome. I haven't been on the test server to see it at all or any of the above, so I've got literally no clue regarding Rome. I've seen a lot of people talking, like I kind of said in my Rome coverage video yesterday. There's some people talking about it being somewhat similar to the Sky Fortress system. So don't really know exactly what it's going to look like. If it is similar to the Sky Fortress system, I do hope that it is going to be, a heavily revised system, to say the least, because that old Sky Fortress system was junk. I mean, the fact that they, those big ass things were able to fly just totally unaffected across the map. Couldn't shoot them with any fighter planes. Couldn't hit them with any ground force units. If your base did destroy it, all you got was some freaking battle points, and it just flew back and dropped the troops back off. It's not like it blew up and the troops fell out and then you got to kill them or anything like that. So, man, I don't know. They got to revise it for sure if it's going to be anything like that. But it may not be anything like that. We just don't know yet. What's up, Name? How are you, my man? Why my chat didn't show up the first minutes? I have no idea, man. No clue. Mads, what's up? Hey, Mads, by the way, again, like I said, thank you very, very much for becoming a channel member. It is truly greatly appreciated. If you are not in the community Discord server, definitely join that. The link to that is going to be in the description of the video below. If you are in the community server, let me know in the chat, and I want to make sure that I get you the YouTube member role so you can access those private channels. They have been newly revised, so there's not anything in them yet, but as we kind of get this Warpath radio, the call-in thing and all of that kicked off here, those are going to be integrated quite a bit more. So I want to make sure you get that role. I'm enjoying holiday. What we want translated is means fall holiday. Fall holiday, good. I'm glad you're on holiday. Let's see here. All right, let's jump around the map here a little bit. Yes, I disabled tags, I believe. Okay. Really not a whole lot's going on. AVE burned through us for the most part. Looks like they finally built back to their settlement. They're going to go for this lab. HBR is building, or they've been building over here to get ready for their push into 19 and 22 this evening. So the forts open tonight officially. And when those forts open up, it is going to be a mad dash into phase 2. So in phase 2 on our side of the map, obviously 14 is going to come in here totally uncontested. AVE is going to get in, and these two, in that location here, totally uncontested. So they're going to basically have a free roam of this inner ring right here, if you will. Now, the big fighting is going to take place in this ring, the more northeast side of the map, because we've got 21 entering here, we've got G27 entering here, Mass enters here, 22 enters here, and HBR is going to try to start smoking them from behind. So that will be an interesting dynamic. I was looking earlier, and really, I don't know much about 22, to be fair, but I don't think they're that great. From what I have heard in terms of just combat, not talking about anything else, but there is this is all cut off due to the mountain range here, so HBR can't access that, but they can pretty easily push through this choke point, because once the forts actually open, Mass is going to probably be more focused on getting through than actually trying to help 22 just on this back end here. So we'll see. Mass is obviously stacked up here. HBR is playing this smart right now, so that's good. But Mass is going to have to obviously pull back at some point if they are going to, go get into zone 2. So we'll see. My money is obviously on HBR, G27, and Server 21 smoking Mass. Mass, talks a lot of trash. So I think it's going to be fun. They've been talking a lot of trash in chats and stuff. So, assuming that they are in fact able to G27, 21, and 20, or in 12 are able to push them back, I think they're going to get smoked in the chat room. Can 24 help HBR? Unfortunately not. No, the HBR safe zone blocks us. I mean, we could theoretically, get over here, but that's as far as we could go. We couldn't actually get bases over. What's up, Mason? Just chilling. How are you doing? I'm good, man. I'm good. Just figured I'd hop on here for a little stream. Again, probably going to be a shorter stream. Not really much action going on right now at the moment. I guess that could change. I'll keep an eye on Discord. But yeah, for the most part, just kind of a chill stream. Wanted to come hang out with you guys, give you guys a little bit of update. We were supposed to be live last night. I apologize. We were not. Work ran late for me. So by the time I got home, I was hungry and tired. So I got me some dinner made, and then I took a shower and headed to bed very quickly. But we are recharged and ready to rock. And again, we're going to try to be, I've got a fairly busy weekend. Got a Halloween party with some friends coming up. That's going to be tomorrow evening. So we are going to try to make sure that we get at least a stream in tonight or tomorrow morning to show phase 2, if not both. I'm thinking probably both is going to be what we end up doing. So, and I believe, let's take a look, because I believe there are, okay, there's nothing going on here. Is Cairo, I think the other, like the non-Paramount Cup participants started in, yes, I think last night, if I remember correctly. So we got 16 TNT, MDCRZ, 27 NT BLR, my boy Alex there. All right, let's take a look at this battlefield here and see what we've got. Again, just night 1, so we'll have to see. 27 NT. obviously don't know who is allied with who. If you guys happen to know who is allied with who in this battleground, please let me know. Getting smoked in the chat because, yeah, absolutely. Because here's the thing, man. They it doesn't matter for them if somebody else is outnumbered or anything. They just sit there and troll all the time. So yeah, they're absolutely going to get smoked. Absolutely. Anybody that anybody that thinks people should play fair with 14 and 19 is just dead wrong. Sorry. Like, I you know what? Here's the thing, guys. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't even care anymore, right? Like, I try to be, reasonable with them. I didn't cover any of the stupid stuff that they were doing or saying or any of the other stuff. I just don't care anymore. They've just been going at it so long that if they want to be that way, then we can play that game. No problem. So 24 can only help with helicopters? No, we can't access that side of the map, man. It's like BLR building here. Does anybody know who's allied with who? Matt, seen a lot of your videos, helped a lot. Awesome. I really appreciate that. I'm glad to hear that. Love it. Like I said, let me know on Discord. Send me a private message if you have access to Discord, and I'll make sure you get those roles. Matt, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Let's see. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's see what other Conquest battlefields are going on. I guess it's fair. Didn't see this. Chit chat gladly. Yeah, oh yeah, man. It's not. To be honest, I muted San Fran chat the moment we got in here. I knew exactly what it was going to be. So it's. I mean, hey, I get it though, right? Like it's part of the game. No hard feelings at all. I don't obviously have any personal issues by any means with anybody. They're free to say anything that they want about me, or about anybody, or any alliance for that matter. Deathwish, any comments about Warpath reducing ground refined components and event rewards in 8.4 update? By the way, the game I aim at finding piranhas. Dark Wolf, what's up? Let's take a look. So I believe, unless I misinterpreted the message, Piranha, I thought they said they are going to be increasing the rewards, not decreasing them. I may have deleted the mail. Let me go look. Yeah, I did. I could have swore, though, that they said, maybe somebody can clarify there for me, but I could have swore they said they are going to be increasing the rewards, especially for the like lower tier battlegrounds. I'm from 16. It's a 3 versus 5, S16, and S7 versus all. Interesting. All right. Let's see. Let's go back here to Cairo. Now that we know the allies, let's see what we have got. Who is you said S16, so I'm assuming 16. Is TNT also 16? Yes. Okay, so that would make sense. Okay, so those two. Wait, hold on. Are there two S7s in here? So they're 7. They are 26. They are 6. They are 30. They are 27, and BLR is in 12. Wait, so how is it 16 and 7 versus all when there is 7 and, oh shoot, wrong one. When there is 7 and 26 in a coalition, did they just break coalition? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, feel free to go ahead and shoot it to me in a screenshot. That's okay. I appreciate that. Mass seems to have strong Air Force, which is G27's weakness a bit. Yeah, I don't think so. G27 has a really, really good Air Force. So yeah, I don't know. Why is the land not showing up? Oh man. Wish these builds would show up. Okay, so somebody catch me up to speed. What's going on here? Obviously, the land doesn't seem to be generating. So how is there 16 and 7 against the others, but 7 is in a coalition with 26? Did they just break it? Is there bad blood there? What's the? I'm not familiar. The only one I'm really familiar with here is BLR. Not super up to speed with the others. I think these guys, I would have to go back and look, so don't quote me on this, but I think these guys are the dudes that we had with us in our Moscow Theater of Conquest right before the Paramount Cup kicked off. Don't really know anything about 16. Don't really know anything about TNT. CHN, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they removed the refined ground and Air Force. Wait, they removed the refined ground and air and alliance missions for this currency. You can buy stuff. Okay. Interesting. All right, thank you for the clarification there, Name. I greatly appreciate that. Moscow is still going, about to end. Okay, let's see what's going on in Moscow. This is Legendary 2, FWZ, Goth, EV1421, S40. Interesting. How's 13 doing? Are these guys any good? WZ 48.5. Okay, interesting. These guys were kind of getting pretty strong there for a while. I think a lot of their players may have left to go to like AVE. I heard one of them went to G27. I heard their biggest whale went to G27, but I heard a lot of the other ones went to AVE, which is pretty sad to see. Not because they went to G20, or not because they went to AVE or G27, but they were gaining some ground, if I understood correctly. I mean, they seem to be getting some kind of notoriety there for a period of time, so maybe if they wouldn't have bailed, they would have actually been able to build it, but who knows? Maybe they'll come back, maybe they won't. We definitely need more and more alliances and servers to continue to grow and build up and everything. Goth, 55 in server 3, okay. These guys look okay. I obviously don't know their activity by any means. S13, what do we have? Almost 60 billion? I know S13 died, and then I think there was some drama in 14 that unfolded with FT and 14, and I think maybe they kind of, with them being in the same region now, I think a lot of FT guys went over, or back to server 13 with these guys. That's interesting. Yeah, this was a 14 guy. This was 13 guy, 14 guy. Interesting. Okay. All right. My man JD. Love me some JD. Server 13 original. My boy Brown. Love that dude. That's my guy right there. Jen Osman. It's my man. Ozzy right there. Let's see what else we have got. See if I recognize anybody. London Bob. Don't know him well, but recognize the name. I'm sure there's quite a few more here that I'm just not, that may have changed their name or something along those lines. Ghost. No Ghost well. I'm not seeing. Oh, Ruby Rose. No Ruby. No Ruby very well. JB, another one of our 313 dudes. Same with Ruby. Let's see here. Man, there's some old yeah. Micah. Love me some Micah. Micah's my dude. Huh. All right. Well, let's see what their battleground actually looks like. Why is it not... Why is the builds not generating, man? Is this a problem for y'all too? Does it, when you try to look at or spectate battlegrounds, is there just zero alliance building? Looks like XII controlled some of that. Looks like they got 21 say so, probably by the looks of it. That's 29. Looks like maybe they boxed in 29 and XIII. S40, 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 S40. Wow, looks like S40 controlled a pretty good chunk of land there. Looks like maybe Goth has got this side of the map. Yep, it would appear Goth has got all of this. Looks like EV14 got boxed in the safe zone. And where is... Wait, hold on. What? Okay, Goth holds the Kremlin. What? Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Oh, XII is 13. I was looking around, and I'm like, where are they? Okay, so, yeah, it looks like Server 13 has been doing all right in this part. They worked in there, so I assume they were on the winning side. Interesting. All right, cool. I mean, yes, when Jaeger's on, which is most of the time without him, they struggle. But Jaeger's planes are freaking monstrous, though. I know Diablos has got 3 freaking huge fighters now, too. So, I don't know. I think, well, and then you got to factor in, right, 21's coming, and 21 has got I Have No Money, and Fihai or Fihai, however you pronounce the name. So, they're probably going to overwhelm their fighters. There was a period of a merge between 53 and 54 until the bigger whales got into a heated argument and it was canceled. Huh. All right. Graphic bug, have to restart the game. Good to know. I have not been spectating any battlegrounds, so... Oh. Looks like it did it to us too. All right, well, I guess we're going to be restarting the game then. Thank you for that name. Yeah, from what I heard, Goth is crazy. Is that the... and I don't know. I don't really think I know anybody from Goth, so I'm certainly not trying to call anybody out here, but is that the same Goth? I know there's like 3 of them. I know there was one in Server 19 for a bit, and I think there was one in one of the 20 servers, so I genuinely don't know. Is the Goth that's competing in that battleground the same goth that there was a video out that they had like 30 fighters kind of synced up, and it was pretty pretty sketchy to say the least. Is that the same goth or different goth? Let's see here. I'm gonna see something. This, sorry, I'm just looking at some chats here, trying to catch up. Oh boy. Oh man, chat is woo. Man, I'm excited for phase 2 to begin, to say the very, very least. Yeah, it's going to be, oh man, I'm excited. Even though I'm not participating, obviously. I'm in the safe zone. So obviously, feel free to make fun of me too. But let's see here. Can you check Napo power? His all-time power? Let me check Napo's power. I'm assuming you're talking about the leader of G27, that Napo, or are you talking about a different Napo? No idea, but they got crazy activity. I've heard some people, like I said, there's a few goths out there. I don't know anything about any of them, to be fair. So I don't know who is who, and I'm certainly not trying to like place that on any of them, or the wrong ones, I should say. I don't know. I was just curious. I just saw that kind of video floating around like everybody else did, and didn't remember if that was the one or not. We need to see some fights. Yeah, I don't know. We're kind of just cruising right now. I mean, if you wanna see his power, you can definitely go in here and take a look at it, though. You're more than welcome to do that. All you gotta do is click on G27, and you can pull it right up. He's right at the top. Unless the R5's changed since I last looked, which was a long time ago, so I don't really recall, to be fair. Yeah. So let's see. You know, I find it interesting. So Mass has built damn near, I mean, everything. For them being as confident as they are against G27, boy, they've built a pretty defensive setup there, I'd say. They filled it in, baby. Every damn village, they filled every single one of them. Same with 22. All but this one. That's a pond. Yeah, all but one. Looks like that may be getting filled in here. Well, no, that looks like Mass is there. Oh, I think they're using that as a staging ground to help with HBR. I get it. Boy, they filled in everything, didn't they? Woo! Oh, man, that's going to be fun. That is going to be fun. Are you going to try to hit 1 billion on the test server again sometime soon? Yeah, I can do that again. I thought that was a pretty fun video. I seem to get really good feedback from that. So yeah, I'm happy to do that next time I'm able to get onto the test server. So for sure. HBR currently pushing out of the safe zone. That one village. Yeah. Looks like they've got mass staged here pretty good. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. It's going to be a good fight. I know G27 is chomping, ready to go. They have really not had any fights other than a little, I think, 1 or 2 squabbles where a few 22 bases went over to them. Other than that, I don't think there's been much for G27 to do, so I know they're pretty amped up. I'm sure, I know Mass and 22 had a glorified kill trading session, from my understanding. I did not see it, to be fair, but that is what I was told, so that may be inaccurate, or halfway accurate, but that's what I was told, which wouldn't surprise me if it was accurate, to be fair. So, but other than that, I don't think Mass has had much action themselves, so I'm sure they're excited and ready to go as well, so it'll be a good fight. It will. Oh, there's my man, B52. I love me some B52. Even though he's in Mass, I won't hold it against him. That's my guy right there. Man, well, that push is now over. Well, to be fair, that didn't really look like a push to me. Looks like they've already built there and they've just got bases staged there. In my opinion, that's kind of stupid that 22 and Mass are even fighting them before the big event tonight. You'd think they want as many reserves as possible, but not my show. Oh, good. They're going to attack in a base. Good. Go ahead and bleed them reserves out. That's a good choice. Looks good. Looks good. What did you think about sorry, that freaking OBS deal is cutting your message off, Feather. When somebody else sends a message, I'll probably be able to read it. Who's allied with who for the cup? So it is, on one side you have got HBR, Server 21, Server 24, and G27 against Server 14, Server 19, Server 22, and Server 30. What do you think about Antone? Oh, you're talking about 44 Mag? I mean, I think he's a fine guy. I don't really know him, to be fair. We've talked just a little bit, but I mean, my interaction with him's, I guess, been okay. So I don't know. I don't really have a comment one way or the other, to be fair. I don't know the guy very well, but I don't dislike him either. I just don't really know him, but he's a good fighter, though. I do know that much. He's a really good fighter in Warpath, so there is that. Very talented. Yeah, no worries, Reaper. No money and Fi with G27 formats. Oh, hey, here we go. Strap up them boots, Mass. And 22. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if all that trash talk gets backed up tonight. We're going to find out. We are going to find out. Oh, look, there's Hooves. Welcome, Hooves. Have you worked on that grammar at all? You know, there is a, if anybody's wondering, Extinct is referred to Hooves now, because his grammar looks like he types with hooves instead of thumbs. But if you need, I mean, I'm throwing the suggestion out there. If you need help with any of that, Extinct, there is an app called Grammarly, and it will help with that if you are interested. Again, just friendly offering there. You certainly don't have to take it by any means. What's mass pay buff? That's a good question. I don't know, actually. If I had to guess, probably, I don't know. I'd say maybe between 50 and 60, roughly, maybe. A little higher. That'd be my best guess. I just genuinely don't know. Extinct, just in case you're wondering, Hooves, sorry. If you are interested, if you want to come in here and troll anymore, you're welcome to. But you can see how you are more than welcome to come on to a Discord voice chat, and you can troll me as much as you want. San Francisco for the finals was really a poor choice by Lilith. Yeah, I don't entirely disagree. I understand why they did that. Personally, for me, like totally taking Paramount Cup out of the equation, for me, I personally dislike Moscow the most. Moscow, out of the three currently in the game, is my least favorite map to play on. If you do the Paramount Cup on Moscow, even though this is the 8 best alliances in Warpath currently, if you do it on Moscow, then you risk one side or the other potentially getting boxed out right away, and so there's the first few days are high action, and then after that it could get, just again theoretically speaking here, it could get pretty stale pretty quick if everybody's kind of boxed in out of the gate, or at least a couple of the teams are. If you go to Cairo, you have kind of a more open flowing map, a little bit more than, it's more of a balanced map in terms of where you can access. It's kind of like a middle ground between Moscow and San Francisco. But with that being said, what is that guy doing? Why does he keep running his infantry over there? I don't understand. I don't know. But if what were we talking about? Oh yeah, if you go Cairo, sorry, I drew a blank there. If you go Cairo, then you've got to deal with coalitions, right? And so the teams that are set right now are determined by us, the teams themselves. If you go do Cairo, then you've got coalitions, and the coalitions are set by Lilith, which in the past have done a pretty good job of setting coalitions correctly, but that's not always the case. So, you know, I understand to a degree why they did San Fran, but San Fran sucks. Fantastic. Which alliance is leading? That's a good question. Looks like 14 with 8 billion, followed by Mass. Yeah, they're doing good. We're down here at the bottom. AV buff is 80. I think they cleared 80, actually. Mass is 61. Yeah, that sounds about right. I believe the last figure I saw was AVE was at 84. I think. Maybe that wasn't accurate. I don't know. I think I saw somebody saying that AVE was at 84 most recently. Those dudes spend like crazy. TJ, well, I would join your VC to troll you, but you banned me after I was in it for 5 minutes. Well, that sounds like a you problem. That sounds like a you problem. Guess that's your fault. Guess I won't be reading your messages, though. What about 21 and 27? I think 27, again, I don't know for certain, but I believe the 27 buff is either at or over 60 now, and 21 I have no clue about. Most of the event, the right side has done nothing. Now it switches in the left side. We'll be doing almost nothing. Terrible map choice for sustained entertainment. Teams shouldn't be bored for a week. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I don't disagree with that. Cairo is better. I mean, again, I would have preferred Cairo if there was some kind of guarantee that the coalitions would have been set correctly, but without a guarantee, I think all the teams would have been pretty upset if the teams would have been placed opposite of what we all would have preferred. I would love to see your video in future Warpath reducing last rewards and events. For example, 3 towns, 2 factories, city hall, etc. by half and 8.4. I'm strongly against that decision. What do I think of the new skins in the Legendary Showroom? Are you talking about the Halloween skin specifically, or which one, or which skins are you talking about specifically? I saw the stream of Mag44 and I saw the G27 to be in the lead. I assume you're talking about the lead in terms of repute. I mean, the repute lead will change potentially multiple times throughout the event. 14 always does really well in repute though, so maybe not. They may take first, but who knows? A lot of it'll come down to as Zone 3 begins to open, who begins to start to hold more buildings. That's what it'll really come down to, in my opinion. So 14 for who is the champion vote. You're free to vote for whoever you want, but the repute could very quickly change. I mean, there's still a lot of event left. I mean, shoot, we've got 18 days left. That's 2.5 weeks there, and that could change multiple times. Somehow making it a 1v1 competition would have been my preference for finals. I mean, theoretically, again, it comes down to alliance choice too, right? Like, it's not all on the map, because theoretically it could have Yeah, I mean, it could have been a 1v1 all the way around, right? 14 and 21 go at it. G27 and 22 go at it. Mass and HBR go at it. And then 24 and AVE go at it. But obviously, that wasn't how that panned out. '21 is apparently close to 50 or even at 50. Not bad. Not bad. The new base skins. So, yeah, Halloween skin. I mean, I like it. I think it's cool. I haven't pushed too hard. I only bought a couple packs last night. But, yeah, I mean, I like it. It's cool. It's a different skin in the sense of like its animation. But yeah, it's okay. I'm not going to be like upset if I don't get it, but if I get it, I'm not going to like hate it. Sky, what's up? Looks like Mass and 22 are going to try to go in on P.A.K.A. here. Man, what a good choice. What a good choice. Bleed those reserves before it starts, baby. Did Mass just really start that base with an artillery unit? Oh my god. They just really started that attack with an artillery unit. P.A.K.A.'s taking first in fighting machine after this attack. Oh yeah, we love that. Man. And I may have saw that wrong, but it definitely looked like it started that with an artillery unit. But hey, we've all screwed up some attacks. '21 buff is high this event because no bunny probably going harder than that. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. There's some sneaky big spenders in 21. There really are. They're certainly not stocked with whales by any means, but they've got some spenders over there. I just want to see 21 versus 30. It will be epic. I mean, 30 would win that. 30 would win that, like, hands down. No disrespect by any means to 21, but the only alliance in this battleground, in my personal opinion, that can go toe-to-toe with 30 right now is 27, right? Like, I mean, this is how it always goes, right? This is normal for most games, but it's... People chase the money, people chase the gifts, and what's the newest, best, shiniest thing, right? So for a long time, it was G27, and in a lot of ways, it still is. G27 is still a highly desired destination to transfer to, but they're also a glory server, so they're very limited on who can go there. So now server 30 is up. Now, obviously, there's that demographic of player that realizes that kind of stuff is short-lived in terms of like this crazy spending. That'll eventually run its course like it always does for all alliances, but they're the kind of popular alliance right now because of their big spending, so we'll see. But I think G27 is the only one that can take AVE head on at the moment. There's Cuban Gang. Okay. Smart choice on his part, getting there to try to block another base from HBR dropping in there. Give him that. I will give him that. Deathwish 21 versus 19. Only who do you think would win? 21 versus 19. That's a good question. I mean, I personally think 19. Assuming they have the activity that they've had in the past. To be fair, I have not seen Mass fight in a few months because they skipped and went to the other rotation. But I assume they're pretty similar to what they were in activity. So I would say in a head-up fight, I would say Mass because they've got the power and the whales. But I don't know. I mean, that could be inaccurate too, though, because, I mean, look what 21, how well they held up against 14 for a long time, right? And 14's 20 billion power higher than 21's, and Mass isn't as strong as 14, so shoot, maybe 21 takes it. I don't know. There's been quite a few things that have surprised me so far in this Paramount Cup, so to say that I would be surprised by anything at this point would probably be inaccurate. There's not a lot that can really surprise me, I guess, now. I see you have hit 6K. Congrats, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I couldn't do it without all of you guys, though. I genuinely appreciate the support that you guys continue to show me and continue to show the channel. It is beyond appreciated, truly. Even the people that come in here and troll, right? Like, I love you guys, too, because without you guys, you know, the streams wouldn't be as fun. So I appreciate you guys as well for your contribution. I think many players think the skin is getting, the skins in general. Yeah, so I don't disagree with that. You know, part of the reason I started playing Warpath originally is because I really am fascinated with World War II. Like that time period in general, and I really like the realistic aspect of games. You know, I was always kind of drawn to like the Call of Duty type games versus like the Halo style games just because of the realism. That's personal preference, of course. But yeah, I agree. I think some of them are getting a little far-fetched. I mean, you can't keep them super realistic all the time. I get it, but let's see if we can find one driving around here. Probably not. But that SV100 like main battle tank skin like that was That one looks really. Again, I understand the buffs are really good, so I understand why some people went for it, but like that skin to me looked really dumb. Like if they ever came out with a different skin that offered a 9% buff, I would never use that SV100 skin again. It's been long since I saw King Kong's bombers. Yeah, I'm sure that's what he'll do. That generally seems to be what he does in Conquest events. He sits in his base and just sends bombers, and then, you know, once that can't work, I've never really seen him do anything else. I'm sure he's a good fighter. I just haven't seen him do anything else ever, so I don't know. But yeah, I don't think his bombers will be a super big hit against G27 and 21's Air Force and HBR's Air Force, so I'm thinking he might be stuck in his base most of the time. Oh, look, it's Hooves. Yeah, we know Hooves. You've got your opinion on everything. We know, buddy. Where is 14? We left 14 support. Oh, 14's been in here. Oh, yeah, 14's been in here. Dude covered his reserves. Guess he was tired of getting clowned for them always being maxed. That's ironic. Yeah, it really hurt my feelings. It really hurt him bad. Let me see. I did find this picture. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it again. I thought it was freaking hilarious. Somebody, I of course don't know, or maybe I do, but somebody made a, let me see if I can go find it again, made a awesome meme. I assume they were trying to troll me with it, but I genuinely found it kind of funny. So yeah, I mean, there's that. Let's see here. I'll have to get it pulled up later, but it was something like where they posted basically like 4 different shots, and it was like when I had full reserves at the very start of the event, is that I can do this all day. And like halfway through, got about down to 6,000 or something. I forgot the exact number they put there. It showed like after, and it was like me slowly starting to slouch over, and then it was like at the low reserves. It was my base getting blown. It was hilarious. I thought it was really good. Whoever did that gets my props for sure. This guy, yeah, I see him. Well, so Extinct is from Mass, actually. So we've got some Mass faithful in here, per usual. Love that. Love that. So, see, Sky, here's what I did, though. Oh, what's up, buddy? So what I did was I had a suggestion. I don't know if I was talking about this at the beginning of the stream, Sky, so I don't know if you were in here. But I had a suggestion from one of my buddies named Term. He's like, hey, man, you call your streams Warpath Radio. Hey, why don't you design something or implement something where it's like a call-in feature, kind of like radio, actual radio or talk shows, or, some podcasts do it too. I'm like, man, that's a great idea. So the credit for the idea 100% comes from him, credit goes to him. And then so I thought about that, and I was like, well, let's expand on that, right? Because we've got a lot of the trolls that come in here too. So I'm like, well, let's just monetize the trolls. You know what I mean? Like if they're going to come in here and just waste everybody's time and try to be a-holes, that's fine. They're entirely welcome to do that. But I'm like, shit, if they want to come troll, let's give them the opportunity to have the platform and have the stage, right, for everybody that's watching the stream. They can donate via Super Chat for a set. They're going to get a set amount of time to come into a voice chat with me, which is obviously going to give them complete access to talk on the stream. I've already got the channels, and I've already got all of the sources via OBS set up for it. So all they got to do is come in and literally talk for the duration of time. They can troll me. They can talk trash to me. They can tell me how awful I am at running army groups. They can tell me how bad I say. It's great. And they can go as long as they paid for it. Or they can become members, right? And they can have access to come on and chat with me every single stream that we do this on for every month that they are channel members. Zroby, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Truly appreciate it. Dude covered his reserve. Oh, yeah, I already looked at that one. That's a great idea. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sky. I appreciate that. If they come in here and troll, what I'm going to do is obviously I can't stop them from coming to troll, right? But I want to give them a platform to properly troll on if they would like. You were actually in here, and part of the idea truly spawned from a couple of streams ago. I've been working with a graphic designer for a while on some of these things for the stream. But that stream a few days ago, if you remember, Sky, I had that donation come through that was a troll donation. So I immediately got with the designer, and then that's kind of what spawned this. We tweaked this. I'm like, shoot, that's a great idea. Donate to me to try to troll. We'll come do that all the time. It's fantastic. Paying to troll is next. Hey, nobody's forced to do anything. But if they're that desperate to troll, which here's the thing, a lot of these guys really are, like they are that thirsty for attention, I'm willing to give them a platform to come on. And they say anything within reason. Obviously, it's got to be appropriate. And when I put the rules out for this via an announcement, I laid it out very, very simply. Every single person that comes in at any point there, or that may come in, I should say, is going. I've got it all set up to where it's automatically going to be recorded with transcript. So if anything needs to be sent off for any reason, if somebody was to theoretically come in here and try to say something to get the channel like demonetized or anything, I've already had this discussion with YouTube partner support, and they said if I can actually verify and provide transcripts and everything like that, then that won't be an issue. So I have set that up to be able to do that. I've done my due diligence on the front end here, so nobody can come in and try to actually hurt the channel. So there is that, but if anything, if anybody's welcome to come in here and say anything within reason. If not, obviously, I'll just kick them out of the chat right away. But no, I'm excited for it, guys. I'm excited. I mean, again, guy came in here thinking he was going to be funny and get a troll or give me a troll donation to hurt my feelings, and he spawned a freaking sorry, I shouldn't have said the F word. A freaking awesome idea. So, thank you. I saw that picture. Death was funny. I thought so too. I thought that troll was actually good, if I'm being honest. We kind of got a stalemate here. Sorry, guys. I'm getting distracted talking. Let's go back over here to, I think Cairo was the one that we were taking a look at. That was the 3v5. What's up, man? How are you doing? I am good. Just having a quick little stream here. Probably going to fire one up again this afternoon, or this evening, I should say, when everything opens up. In phase 2, whose landing pad is this? 2017 T, okay. Okay, I get it. MDC. So let's see what's going on. So what is this deal here with the 16? So these are the 216 teams, so they're going to be together. What's the deal with 7SG? Huh. Interesting. Funny thing about the troll is that they all think they're saying something special. Well, right. You know, it's like, I just don't. I've learned that the people. So I often think, here's the truth. Here's the true thought that goes through my head with the people that troll. Now, granted, I don't really pay attention to city chat or anything like that. It just doesn't occupy my time. But what I found with like city chats, and I know some of it goes on in the official Discord server, it seems to be like the same people that are always in there from the same servers and the same alliances trolling. And it's like, it's run its course, right? Like back in the day, maybe it was a little funny or maybe it was whatever. And that's just like old news, right? Like nobody cares. And one has to ask, like, how long have these people that sit here in chats, because there's some of them, I'm sure you guys have noticed, there's a few names, we're not going to mention them here, of course, but there are some names in some of these servers and alliances that they literally will be active in the official Warpath Discord chat. They'll be active in city chats all day, every day. Anytime you go in there, you see them talking, and it's like, how long have you been unemployed for to be able to have that kind of time on your hands? Dark Wolf, I gotta go celebrate my B-Day. You have fun with the stream, though, tonight. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, and enjoy your evening. Death Wish, great competition. I'm hooked to it. Love it. You won't say. Yeah. Well, I try to be reasonable about my language as much as I can be. Sometimes it's a little. Oh my gosh! Did it do that freaking glitch again? Are you kidding me? Or that bug? Oh, that's frustrating. That sucks. All right. Well, can we at least watch this fight? Is that even still an option? mean, obviously it's an option, but it sure would help to see the freaking land. Did I win anything? Nope, I did not. Please, one stream with City Chat? Like, you want the whole stream City Chat? Or, like, you just want me to show City Chat? I haven't really paid, truthfully, I really haven't paid much attention to City Chat this event. I'm sure it's been juicy, though. I'm definitely sure of that. Let's see. 7SG and CHN have some beef over last Conquest. I'm with 26 with Up, so I have heard about it. Oh, yeah, Up. DX7. Yeah. Yeah, that's... y'all got a good team over there. Not the whole stream, but it would be funny to see what's going on in there. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, let's do that for a few minutes. Let me go back to my base here. Let me throw the chat cover up to make sure I get to City Chat. Let's take a look. I'm sure people will, you know, be saying some stupid stuff, but nonetheless, we'll be okay. Like, City Chat is calling G27 or HBR for running away. It's calling G27 out or HBR for running away. Well, to be fair, they're not the only ones. Mass ran away too, so... let's see what got going on. Let's see if we got some people fighting brain cells in here. Gosh, let's just read this together, guys. Let's just slowly go through here. I mean, look, so we already got a guy talking about foreskin. Yeah, sounds about right from 14. So doesn't surprise anybody, I don't think. Let's see. There's Diablos. That dude's a freaking beast. Super nice guy, too. Truly. Lilith are having very good wine right now. That's facts. Lilith loves it when we hate each other, makes some money. Absolutely. I just watched a base relocate mid-attack. What WTF am I watching? We need more spender cleared. OnlyFans has not subs. Let's see. Let's see here. I am a good person, sweethearted, cute, and love children. Ages 18 years and up. That's concerning. I love children, ages 18 and up. At least I guess there's a legal aspect that he's abiding by, which is good. But if that's an old man right there going after 18-year-olds, that's, you know, to each their own, I suppose. At least it's not breaking a law, but I'm certainly not going to condone it. A little creepy, though. Or I should say a lot of creepy. Spanks your ass and sends you to bed? Oh, God. Oh, God. What is this? What is this hope person? Some people need help. Like actual psychological help. Need more food. I'm hungry. The food is the last thing you probably need. Psychiatric help is what you need. Someone get the... No kidding. I mean, we got 14 talking about foreskin, and we got 19 saying they love children 18 and up. Again, technically that is legal, at least here in the United States, but gosh dang. It's a little weird. I don't know, guys. This is a little different than I thought. Again, I haven't really paid attention to City Chat much this event, to be fair. But this is a little weird. This is definitely not what I anticipated it being. Is S69 packed? It seems to be pretty active, to be fair. Again, I haven't really been playing much on it for obvious reasons of the Paramount Cup. But I mean, from what I've seen, it looks like there's quite a few people. I'm very curious, though, to be fair. I'm very curious, though, to see how the whole flow of the server goes, because I'm sure it's got to be a little different, right? Now that they've like drastically reduced the amount of cities that are up for grabs. I imagine that's going to change how things flow within servers, or newer servers. So I'm definitely interested to see how that kind of goes. It looks not so crazy than I thought. I mean, 14 in mass are in this event. Yeah, to be fair, it doesn't look too bad right now. Little odd stuff being talked about from a couple of them, but I mean, it looks like we've got... I've heard AVE, again, I haven't really paid attention, and I don't have any issue with AVE. I don't really know a whole lot of people in AVE also, to be fair, but I have heard that they have been a little toxic in chat. So from what I've seen, they've been okay. Again, I've talked to a couple of their members, and they've been nice privately. But that's a shame if they are if they're actually being toxic in chat, because they have a chance to be a pretty solid team in Warpath. And if they start getting too deep into that toxicity pit, like 14 and 19, then they're just going to be lumped in with 14 and 19, and it's really not a good look. HBR will burn their last reserves for mass. Smaller map means one alliance can dominate easier. Maybe. I don't know. I'm genuinely curious to see how the flow of it goes, for sure. Like, between everything you see, the most common people who talk are AVE, 14, 22, and Mass. They have a lot to say. Wondering if they will keep this up at the end if they lose. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a very fair question. I definitely can imagine that those teams are doing the most talking. 22, I don't know. 22, I don't know about, but there's Tony. Reset. G27 will send some ICBM to 22 and 19 territory. Stay tuned, guys. All right. I was scrolling in YouTube chat thinking that conversation was here. LOL, that's a great... Yeah, no, this is San Francisco chat. But yeah, I would assume that most of it is probably those 4 teams, Scruffy. But yes, it'll also be interesting. I'm sure they'll continue to talk, obviously. There's a lot of great people in these alliances, obviously, by the way. There's plenty of really good people in each of these teams. But unfortunately, their leadership teams have seemed to not get a hold of the... Mass just does not seem to care. I think that they... I don't even know what the right way to put that is. They have like zero control or authority within their alliance, obviously, because they're the worst in terms of toxicity. The worst, easy. 14 has got some people. Obviously, 14 doesn't really attempt to stop it, but to be fair, they're not as bad as 19. But we'll see what 19 does. If they get bodied by G27 tonight, we will see if they continue to talk. It may turn into an excuse fest, and in which case, if it does turn into an excuse fest, I've seen a lot, to be fair, I've seen a lot of messages from Mass that when they're kind of in the advantaged position, when they're outnumbering an enemy or something like that, I've gotten pictures from City Chat of them saying, oh, well, I quit making excuses, blah, blah, blah. So what do you guys think about the idea? I'm just throwing this out there, totally up to you guys. But what do you guys think about the possibility of if Mass does get bodied by G27, 21, and 12, and it does turn into an excuse fest? What do you guys think about making a video comparing their Mass's messages when they're in an advantaged position versus when they're not? Should we do a comparison video of their messages? What do you guys think about that? Good video or no? Like I said, at this point, I normally stay out of it all, right? Like I genuinely do, and I think there's a lot of people that would vouch for that. But there are, some of these guys just continue to try to take shots and shots. So I just don't care. In regards to them, I don't care. I'll do it. Whatever. I stay out of drama. I don't like drama, but they're in here trolling anyway, so might as well have some fun back with them, right? It's not no bad blood by any means. Do it. Leashes are off. Played with RPG on S23. The ones in G27 are mostly good guys, but with players from all over the world and cultures, there will be misunderstandings and disagreements. Oh, yeah, of course, right? Like, for sure, you can't judge an entire alliance or a server off just a handful of people. That's certainly not fair because there's great people in every alliance. But there are some where you see quite a few of their people, in chats versus other teams. I mean, like I'm scrolling and I've seen like Clutch from 24 talking, but I really don't. Let's kind of scroll back down here. I mean, obviously it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of interesting stuff going on here, mainly just mindless stuff. But I'm not really seeing a lot of 24 talking in here. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. If I see a 24 person, we'll stop and read their message and see what was said. But, I mean, we scrolled up for a decent amount of messages there. So let's see if 24's been in here talking. Because I know we've been called toxic before, obviously, from 14 to 19, but let's see if we've even actually got people. Oh, looks like 24's here. We got a 24 member here. Says, you are lucky that she is not from Russia. Nothing hurts you. Not sure what that is in regards to, but SWC, I don't know what that's an abbreviation for. Same guy, though. So we got one guy from 24 talking so far. Looks like we got Mr. P that sent an emoji. Keith said that I do OnlyPans. Mr. P laughed at that. Okay, I cooked instead of showing my Clutch talked, and you were number 69. You totally deserve it. I would subscribe to your OnlyPans. It's that 24 member talking to 24. Another Mr. P saying, I'll subscribe. So it looks like more having fun than trash talking. Clutch said no one cares. I think he's probably referring to that mass message right there. I mean, I can take your money. It will help grow my account, and you will learn all new recipes. Okay, all right. So having some fun there. I was going to make a joke, but I realized it's pain, so never mind. Not measuring it twice now, are we? Okay, he's talking to Wonder 24. Now, late night is mental for no reason. At least Payne tries to find one. The dedication is beyond real. I think he's still talking about Payne right there. No way, Viper in late night. Okay, I don't even know who that person is. Too accurate. Okay, yeah, we are left out. Boo-hoo, woe is me, whatever shall we do? So he's trolling back to the 19 guy, talking about us being in the safe zone. And then that guy said, farm in safe zone. And Clutch said, not a terrible idea. I like your thinking. Thing is, I don't care to disagree to being with Buddy. So I don't know. I mean, you guys are seeing it in real time. It doesn't look like there's a lot of 24 there, to be fair. Clutch is kind of we had a few kind of talking earlier. Clutch seems to be kind of a repeat name here in chat, but doesn't seem to be really toxic, maybe. I don't know. He said Hi Noodle, which is a 21 player. I assume he knows or is friends with, or maybe he's just being courteous. But I don't really see a whole lot of toxicity. And again, I mean, it's not like this is staged. I just pulled up San Fran chat, so I don't know. Again, we've all got our people, though, for sure. But the names I'm seeing more than anything, and you guys tell me if I'm seeing it incorrectly, but it seems to be Mass, AVE, and some 14. Mass and AVE seem to be more, I don't know. Maybe they're all equal. I think Mass probably the most, though. AVE probably equally as much. '24 Athena. I didn't say anything about roles. I just invited Clutch on Discord. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing a lot of 24 messages per se here. So it looks like we've done a fairly decent enough job at staying out of city chat. So that is good. At least what I'm seeing right now. And maybe we're not. Maybe we talk a lot of trash and I just happen to catch it at the right time. I don't know. It looks okay though. Looks like Cactus King said minus. Oh, I think they're talking about maybe alliance buffs. Some of these messages are weird. Oh, look, somebody's trying to troll. There we go. I like that. More wood. Seems more like a compliment than anything. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Looks like it seems like 27 talks the least. I don't know. I think 24 might talk the least. 22 didn't talk very much either, to be fair. 22 didn't talk much. 24 didn't talk much. Didn't look like HBR was talking a whole lot either. Nor 21. So it seems like 14 Mass AVE. Go figure. What's up, Deathwish? More wood, always a good thing unless in prison. Joe, how are you, man? I'm disappointed to see you in 14, but just like B52, I won't hold it against you. I still love you. Creepy Joe Biden is a 14 member and arguably one of the best human beings in all of Warpath. In case anybody is wondering. Let's see. Doing great. Life is blessed. Love that, man. I'm happy for you, Joe. Yeah, man. Doing good. Things are really, really going well. So I can't complain, man. Appreciate you coming to stop by and hang out with me for, even if it's just for a minute. I'm glad you came and said hi. Need to shoot you a message on Discord and catch up a bit. I saw B52 over here at one point. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong area. I definitely thought I saw him though earlier. I know I saw him. Ather was actually in here the other day, Joe. Ather came in here and was hanging out. Yeah, I don't know where his base is at now. Oh, there he is. There's Eddie. I believe ours is, I think, almost 40 right now. And I believe somebody said earlier in the chat that AV was 84, 86, something in that ballpark. Scruffy, like G27 is tired of it. Way too many level 4s with these guys. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think that's the case with a lot of people. But you know, here's the thing. If you want to talk trash, this is at least my personal belief. If you want to talk trash, do it. Do it if you can back it up. If you talk that trash and you don't back it up, then you look like an idiot. So we're gonna see just how much Mass can back it up. So far, AVE seemed to back it up. 14 has not really had a whole lot of a fight, but can't say they haven't backed it up either. So Mass is going to be next up to try to back it up tonight. We're going to find out. Sky finally hit 200 with Buff. Hey, congratulations. Keep it moving. Get to catch up with Ather once in a bit. Great person. Oh, yeah. Absolutely, man. Love Ather. Truly one of the few amazing people in Warpath. Yeah, Joe. Absolutely, man. Hope to see it as well. Oh, yeah, let's look. Actually, let me put my chat cover on real quick. So, you know, so this is interesting. So there is another YouTuber. I don't pay much attention to the guy. I don't really know him. I do know he's lied about me a little bit. He actually joined my community server the other day. You know, so obviously he's welcome to be a part of it. But he was talking. He's like put out some you know pretty not nice things about me, and they were all inaccurate. And so there's this troll account in 24 Clown Wish, which I mean. You guys know I love a good troll. Like I posted a couple of them on my community page that you guys have done. Like if they're good and they make me laugh, I'll post them. I'm all about it. Like they don't hurt my feelings. But like this just isn't even. I mean, like that's not even funny. I don't know. It seemed like a pretty poor attempt. But anyway, this is the ghost guy, the other YouTuber. This is the ghost guy right here. So if that tells you what he's doing with his time, AVE's got some burning and building to do. And he is in 24 City Chat on his alt, putting out messages. He generally comes in here once every day or every couple of days. So, but I mean, shout out to all the 24 people. They all got my back for sure. All right, sounds good, Sky. Well, against 27, none of them can back it up since Cairo the first time when we took them all out. I assume by that message you are in G27. I'm gonna assume that. I love the drama. Oh boy. Oh boy. Have a guy in my alliance with 320 million. I have 80 million going fast on S. Damn. 320 and server 51? That's moving now. I saw a guy in server 69 that when I made the account on that server, I think the server's been open 8 days and some hours. Don't quote me on that. 8 or 9 days, and there's already a guy in there at almost like 10 million. Scruffy, yes sir. What's your in-game name? I obviously don't have to share it if you don't want to, or would rather nobody know. But I'm curious. I need to get some lunch here soon. That's what I think I need to do. Could you show how many AGs in frontline of 21, 20? Sure. That's a good idea, actually. Scruffy 129. Nice. All right. Yeah, let's start with I guess we'll start with 22s. Hold on. All right. This not seeing the whole thing is going to bother me. Sorry about that, guys. Let's get that reloaded and see what we've got. All right, let's zoom out here and let's see what we have got. If we can get a better idea on what the build up here looks like. So it would, obviously we got HBR fighting in the back. Well, make it easy. We have 15 groups. Y'all have a lot more, obviously, closer to reset, I'm sure. It looks like all of the 22 groups may be back there entertaining HBR, because it does not look like 22 has got any army groups currently formed and waiting at the gate. Let's see what Mass has got. Looks like Mass has got a little bit of a build-up going on. Okay. I'm going to call that. Okay, so they've got some fighter planes. So they've got two, looks like, one fully stocked artillery group, roughly. I have artillery there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So they got a fully stocked arty group there. It looks like they've got a supporting fully stocked heli group. Let's see if there's any back here, kind of off to the wayside. What do we have here? Looks like just one person forgot to place units in their base. Or maybe not. Okay, yeah, you forgot units. Seeing if that was a base truck. We got no more units over here. What we got here? Looks like maybe a couple of helicopters. So far, 2 groups for Mass. All right, let's look. Okay, over here. We have got, it would appear, a loaded up heli group. So we've got 3 groups so far from Mass. It looks like we have got a 4th group here, a 5th group here, a 6th group, a 7th group, an 8th group, 9th group, 10th group. I'm going to call this got some infantry in here, so that's 10th. I'm going to call this 11. I'll round it up because I'm not entirely sure, so we'll call it 12. Looks like Mass has got 12 groups. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. So you're welcome, Mass. Could have shortchanged you, but I'm a good guy. I didn't do that. You're welcome. So we're going to say Mass has got 12 groups. Let's pan off back here. I want to see what is going on over here. Let's see if 22 has their group stationed over here or if not. So what is this? So 12 groups. This is 2 more groups, so that's 14 total groups for Mass now. But 2 of them are obviously back here, not at the front. It looks like 21 has got, or 22, sorry, has got 1.5. Maybe if you take these 2 half groups and combine them together, they have 2 full groups. I think that's fair. So 22's got 2 full groups. Mass has got 14, 2 in the back with HBR. Catch you later, Deathwish. Have a good lunch and good luck on the battlefield. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your day as well. So, yep. 22's got 2 groups. Mass has got 14 total groups. Let's see what 27 has got stocked. Okay, so they have 1 group here, 2 groups. Let's see if there's anything hanging back to the wayside here. Looks like we've got a 3rd group, 4th group, oh boy. So if I see 4 groups right now from G27, if they've got 15, I'm not seeing where they're at. I mean, I believe they do have 15, but I don't see them. So look, I count 4 groups. That, yeah. Unless I'm just totally missing something, I count 4 groups. Unless I've got some station over here, which I guess really wouldn't make a ton of sense. Yeah, I count 4 groups from G27. Let's see what 21 has got. Looks like 21's got a pretty fat buildup over here. Looks like 1 group. Well, this is going to be hard to count. Jesus, this is going to be hard to count. I don't know. 1. Well, there's another group. So that's 5 from G27 mixed in. I guess we'll call this 1. We'll call this bunch 2 because 15. So that's close enough. We'll call this big cluster here already mixed in. That's a 3rd arty group. 4th group here. 5th group of lights here. 6th group of lights and a group of infantry. That's about a half-stocked group. So that's like, what, 7.5? Another group here. So that's 8. Looks like about 8-ish from 21. 14 from Mass. In the safe zone. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. So that's a 6th. No, that's not a group. That's a player. I was going to say it looks like a group forming, but that's actually not. Here we go. So that is a 6th group from 27. Here we go. 7th group. Is this a group? This might be the guy again, isn't it? No, not the same guy, but just another individual player there that forgot to base troops. Oh, here we go. This is I believe a 9th group from, unless I just forgot how to count. I think that's a 9th group from 27. All right, I hope I'm not missing any. That seems to be pretty much all I can find. So we're going to call it 9 groups there from 27. 9 groups from 27. 2 from 22, 14 from mass, and about 7 or so from 21. Now, obviously, for all of these teams, that will change. We've got a few hours to go until reset. 22 is obviously going to have more groups. Mass, I'm sure, is going to have more groups. 27 will have more groups. 21 will have more groups. At least they better hope they have more groups. Mass is building their CC here, huh? So what they're going to do, Mass is going to build their CC here. They're going to build an extra village as a landing pad there. 21's obviously going to give them the pull a turret from them. They're going to build that as a landing pad, pull their CC, go place it again. And that way they can use it as a jump pad to help assist with HBR if HBR pushes them from the backside out of their safe zone here. Yeah, I mean, they're gearing up. They're gearing up for they're gearing up for a defensive style fight. I think 22 and Mass are probably obviously if you look at chat, it's something else, but Mass especially, talks big, but I think they're probably a bit scared of what's getting ready to hit them from these 3 other teams. So they've obviously built out all of this to try to slow down. The G27 onslaught and the 21 onslaught against them. They've obviously got the burn buff, the shield. We'll see how fast they use those. If at all, maybe they don't. Maybe this goes some other. Like I said, nothing would really surprise me at this point. So maybe they don't have to. Maybe they do. We're going to wait and find out. It's tough for HBR without lab and fort buff. Right, well, yeah, for sure. No question about that. But at the same time, right, if Mass and or 22 divert forces large enough to be able to try to contain HBR, then that means they've totally just compromised their front. So, kind of a rock and hard place there. Hard to track people hitting bunkers. I mean, that's true. Do you think the firing accuracy affects the hit rate percentage of an artillery, or is it just mixed into firepower? Firing accuracy is mixed into firepower, yes, if I'm understanding that correctly. 22 plays the most solo. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've seen that before too, but they do it unique, to be fair. They play solo. Obviously, they've got a plethora of army groups as well, but they do play solo in a army group style. So you've got a bunch of players controlling their own units together, though. Is that another? I counted that group. Okay. I was thinking maybe that was another group for 27, but it's not. So AVE is a monster. They can make 30 AGs. Yeah, I mean, that's what I've heard. I haven't counted. Obviously, I fought against them, and they've got a freaking insane amount of army groups. I haven't obviously taken the time to count in the middle of a battle. But yes, they do have a lot of army groups, and I wouldn't be surprised if they have had more than 30 at a point for sure. I mean, again, here's the thing, right? Like, they're going to have to pull these forces back. I mean, you've got some of the biggest players here for Mass sitting right here. They're going to have to leave and move if they're going to go push that front, which is going to be, open season for HBR. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. 20. Okay, I read that. Yeah. We shall see. We shall see what unfolds this evening. So, like I said, guys, I'm going to wind it down here. I'm going to grab some lunch. It's a little past 1:30. So I'm going to wrap it up, grab some lunch. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream tonight. I do have a busy weekend. I am going to be live tomorrow morning regardless, though. Don't know if I'm going to be able to stream tonight. I am going to shoot for a stream tonight. Obviously, probably won't be doing a whole lot of fighting on our end of the map, but that's fine. We're going to be paying mainly attention to everything going on the northeast side of the map in regards to 21, 27, Mass, 22, and HBR. So I'm going to try my best to make that happen for you guys. Before I go, though, let me read this message. Maxinator from HBR, still play with lights. That dude was awesome with lights, with a lot of helicopter and howitzer. Must be a job for him. Yo, Maxinator's a beast. I've had some conversation with Maxinator before. Really good guy. I like Max a lot. And yes, he is kind of the OG light tank player. He's been running that light tank and running it better than everybody else since the beginning of Conquest events, and he has pissed a lot of people off. I'll say this. You love to have him on your side, but you hate his ass when you have to play against him because he will run you down and kill everything in his path from reserves to units with those light tanks. But no, I don't know how active he is, if he's active at all. To be fair, he was in a voice chat the other day, so I'm sure he still is active. But he seems to be a pretty quiet guy for the most part. But no, Max is a beast for sure. However, like I said, guys, we're going to wrap it up for this afternoon stream here. Really appreciate all you guys coming to hang out as usual. As always, if you guys haven't already liked the stream, subscribe to the channel. Please do both of those things. It helps the channel out tremendously. Love you guys. Thanks for coming to hang out again, and we will catch you guys either later this evening, probably around either maybe a little bit before or a little bit after reset. More than likely before, so be on the lookout for it, or first thing tomorrow morning. So hope to see you guys.